This is just real quick for you atheist people. I got to follow up on the last video. If you'll go look it up, you'll get to see it and hear it. Don't worry about it. You're trying to figure it out. We'll try to explain it to you, okay? You catch up real quick, all right? Science is good. We're here to kick the fuck out of you. We're men of faith, here to kick the fuck out of you. It's our job. Martin the atheist. Well, I can't hide him from who he is. Like I couldn't hide who Isaac was in the whole 9 yards or who I was. They're tracing the synapses signals at Fort Huachuca, and it's, dude, you're the synapses signal of Jesus, okay? Your nephew Isaac of Muhammad, and Martin Yates is, yeah, closest line similitude synapses of Haile Selassie. I know, I'm figuring that out, okay? Then that guy Miking, whatever, in Pennsylvania is the closest line synapses of Luke the Apostle. I get it. It's cool as all get out. He gets a little bit the extreme, well, because Luke had some extreme things in there, and it was harder for him, and it's hard because of his family connections, and they really wound out him with the religion. Bam, bam, bam. And it's hard. They beat you to death with religion. It's really hard. You cannot beat someone to death with religion. Religion isn't about beating people to death. It's about life. All right? And facing your own mortality. We're not mortal. Your body is mortal. Your spirit is not. It's a synapsis that has a continual power source. We can explain the science to you. It's also explained in the scriptures. Yes, it is. I scientifically explain it, and I'm the scientific proof. My name is Ralph Earl Parsons Jr. I am the similitude explained in the Holy Quran of Adam of the Tigris-Euphrates River Valley, Moses, David, Jesus, and John the Apostle, the Messiah, who's also explained in the Quran and the Holy Bible to be the next coming of the Messiah after the Messiah Jesus was crucified. Hi. They like to kill us because they like to shut us up because we say things that are very legit and they want us to quit. We can prove the correlation between religion and science. I've said it many times again, before and again. Okay, do you understand? Good science needs good religion, and good religion needs good science. It's faith based on reality, as told to us by the Messiah John. Also relayed by the Messiah Jesus of Nazareth. The Messiah is a messenger. He's a man that's called the messenger because he has the message from God, because he has the best analytical, math, observational science skills in order to explain the theories and proofs of what we see as the proof of life and relative, group, collective, connective, family connections that operate past, present, and future all at the same time, and a molecular structure that transfigures into similarities of his tubes, but it genetically splices into further genetic splicings as we increase in population. Are you scientifically following this, Mr. and Mrs. Atheist? I hope so. Are you as smart as Richard Dawkins? I hope so, because he's not very smart. He hates me because he thinks I think I'm smart, and I'm not. I'm not smart, I'm intelligent. Intelligence is a derivative of love. It's explained to us by Jiddu Krishnamurti, who is a descendant from Krishna and also from Siddhidra, who's a similitude of both and known as the Buddha. Do you understand? But many people refer to him as the Buddha, but he is Siddhidra and an enlightened one, and Jiddu Krishnamurti obviously is enlightened. Go listen to him if you can keep up. It's very simple. You should be able to. Especially, why don't you change? Yes, it's a very good one. Go listen. All right. How are you feeling? Yes, I'm a condescending little arrogant schmuck. You know why? Because I'm modeling yourself for yourself. Yes, I've looked into the mirror, and I found that I have much of your condescending, arrogant, schmuck-type traits, and I don't like them in me, and I abhor them in me. So I'm going to abhor them in me by beating the shit out of you with them and making you hate me so much that you hate yourself, and you don't want to be an asshole like this anymore, okay? You declare God dead. That's the same as declaring yourself dead. I'm the way and the truth and the life. The life is the proof of God because we are the living. If you don't think you're alive, then you're not really alive, and you're just an illusion. But even an illusion is very real to the person living that illusion, and something has to be alive in order for that illusion to exist. Therefore, the life does exist, so therefore God does exist. Do you understand the mathematical quantum physics of this? It's covered over and over and over again in Scripture. Jesus, Mohammed, Saladin, Amos, Moses, all them, the quantum physicists, yes, that have quantum physics skills that go off the charts. When they chart my brain activity at the U.S. Force, the brain activity is off the charts. I'm thinking in digital Wi-Fi that thinks in infinite possibilities. It goes off the charts. Like a lot of people that focus on Eastern thought. It's not Eastern thought because we're not actually thinking. We're connected to a group collective, relative connective that goes beyond the expanse of the universe. And anything that we think, do, or say is part of this group collective connective. It's relativity. Do you understand? That's Albert Einstein. Trying to explain to some people, they have trouble grasping it because they try to grasp it with their own little minds, not realizing that their little mind is only a part of the group collective. Do you understand that? You want me to go into more science? I'm speaking with a cheeky British accent because you atheist types thinks it makes you more intelligent, or sound more intelligent, or be more intelligent. I could cut you out in a really ghetto accent that I usually go with, but I like going like Richard Dawkins because it's more fun. He thinks I'm quite cheeky and he can't stand me. He sent people to argue his cases about the mem to me who was a man, a beautiful man. He was an absolutely amazing man. They ran the psychology department at the University of Chicago for about 20 plus years. We talked for 2 hours extensively. He freaked the fuck out because here's this man who's a greeter at a grocery store and he wonders why he's so intelligent and how he can sit there, never actually ever read Aristotle, but has glimpsed at Plato's Republic and read Socrates, but only in bits and pieces, and how he can explain to me all the things about Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle, and Alexander the Great, and their relations together, and how they worked together, how they thought, and how they conceived, and how they put together equations in their heads for better forms of government, better forms of living with people, and understanding how we all evolve differently. He was amazed. And then he said, you have to be. Your mother, what are you doing here? And your parents, your father and your mother must be educators of really fine standing, such as this man like Richard Dawkins. They must not have a mem. We all have a mem. No, only the stupid people that believe in religion and God and live in trailer parks and ghettos and Muslims have memes. No, we all have one. Okay, you know what I'm saying, man? Everybody has one. It just functions in a different way. His meme starts firing and he turns into an ignorant, mean, arrogant butt fuck when he gets going on religious people. It pisses me the fuck up, which is why I kick his ass. I don't kiss his ass. No, it'd be funny as shit though. We were thinking about that on the way home. If you were like some ninja gating motherfucker, I got into it, you and Richard just jumped out of his chair. All right, Ralph, you bitch, I'm gonna fuck you up. All right, Richard, you a badass motherfucker. This is like Kill Bill and shit. Wow, kill Ralph. Go, Dickie, Doc. Kick my ass, talk Vanilla Thunder. Do it with your British accent, dude. I'm not ready to kick your ass right directly, Ralph, and it's gonna be one hellacious butt whooping all over the fucking place around here, bitch. You're gonna take it like a fucking man too. You don't cry, bitch, after I kick the fuck out of you. You go, rickety dickety, Doc. I think I'm getting wood here. I'm sorry. I know usually women like Jennifer Lopez turn me on, but now it's not working anymore. No, why? American women are kicking my dick into the dirt. They're too bought into their own press and their own bullshit and everything like that. I really want to go to a place where women walk around in hijabs and shyly smile at me, and I want to get to spend the night talking to one of them, get to know them, and maybe marry them and spend the rest of my life. And God, give me 50 plus some odd years left so I could love that woman right on down right. That's what I'm thinking. Because American women are getting on my last nerve. They don't care. They say they care, but they buy and sell and buy more stuff than you can shake a stick in a dick at. Hi, Dick. Sorry, guys, I go off like that. It's funny. We have relative collective connection, stuff like it's Wi-Fi in a collective connective network that works like through your cell phone. And if you have a very, very good Wi-Fi in a collective connective thing, you can actually have active conversations with certain people. Oh, you can. Oh, Richard doesn't like having conversations with me. Why? Because I get superficial and frivolous and kick his ass upside down and backwards, and he gets mad. He goes, Ralph, will you ever talk like an adult and not talk to me like I'm condescending, like you're talking to an infantile little guy from high school that's kind of all cheeky and doesn't like the captain of the rugby or the football team? Football meaning soccer. Yeah. I don't pick on you. I'm not fucking like James Potter and shit. He acts like he's Snape and I'm James Potter and pick on his ass. Yeah, that's what he acts like. He gets all pissed. You know what's real funny is everybody refers to me as being like Harry Potter. And my ex-wife, well, she's not my ex-wife, she's my actual wife in paper. No, not in reality. She screwed everybody in town. It's that way. Well, I'm the big dog and everybody wants to come and hit the big dog's bitch when she's in heat, and I had a bitch. Look, sorry, it's the truth. Truth hurts. It's not judgment, it's analysis. When everybody in town screws your wife, she's okay. You can beat her with a stick, it ain't going to change. She was raised in a very abusive, horrible situation. She's getting better, as I hope and pray every day. I love her and I adore her, but I never want to sleep in a bed with her again for the rest of my life. Please, thank you. All right. Good. Okay. Just so you know. You can only kick a guy's dick in the dirt so many times until after he looks at you and he just wants to vomit. She's very pretty. She looks a lot, when she's in her good shape and feeling good about herself, and she was younger when we were together, she looks a lot like a more full-figured Jennifer Lopez. Especially when she does her hair just right. Yeah, she's a pretty girl. That's how she got to screw the whole town. Okay. Yeah. Oh, she looks like a more, yeah. She's part Spanish, German, and African-American with some other, yeah, so she's a very pretty girl. Yeah, she's kind of an evil bitch, too. That's what happens. Pretty girls get that way. I can get what I want by spreading my legs. I just have to look good, have a nice voice, and give good hamburger. That's oral sex for you guys that don't know. If you've ever heard the joke about Keenan and Charles Barkley. Okay, just so you're out of the loop. All right, okay, Atheist, I love you. We'll get back. I know this is very much off. Hey, you're supposed to be like this. Don't you guys like these odd little abstract comedy tours and stuff like that? Are you following the math? Sounds like a rant. I'll slow down and be nicer in the next few so you guys can follow along that haven't been following along and keeping up with the memo that I'm the Messiah out of Fort Huachuca. Fort Huachuca is head of Army Intelligence and head of the Army Intelligence Security Corridor in the United States, which actually runs the whole thing. Yeah. And if somebody comes out of there broadcasting that he's the descendant of Jesus and John and is the Messiah, people pay attention if you're in the loop. If you're not in the loop, you think I'm crazy. If you're a powerful world leader and stuff like that, you shit your pants every time I post a video. All right? So you're going to kick my ass? No, you're okay. I'm kicking atheist ass today. Are you an atheist? You'll be all right. Blessings and peace.